welcome back to my top 100 Geekery list here on Geekanomicon. Yeah, I just finished a Let's Play of 93, which is the game Maze, and I'm moving back into stuff that's not gaming. There's another game coming up, but I'm only going to do one episode of it because it's rather lengthy if I don't. If it's short, I'll do the whole game. If not, I'm going to do like 1 to 3 episodes. Next time, I'm only going to do one episode. Just because it takes a while to get through it, and I'll make a point. I will have made the point of what's in the game by just playing through the one episode. Today, though, I'm going to be talking about a TV show. And this is Chuck. Now, I absolutely adored the show when it was out. It was created by Josh Schwartz and Chris Fedek. Starred Zachary Levi and Yvonne Strahovski. I'm not going to butcher that name. Ran for 5 seasons on NBC. Had 91 episodes. It's an example of a show that the network kind of soured on, and they kind of ran the gauntlet on what they needed to do in the first 3 seasons. The last 2 seasons, it kind of... I like the whole show. I like what they tried to do in the last season. The resolution to the show was kind of ouch. They're still fighting to do like movies and whatnot. It does star Zachary Levi, who has done quite a bit. If you've watched Tangled, the latest Night at the Museum movie over on Disney Plus, Shazam, Zachary Levi has literally done quite a bit. He's Shazam too. I think he did a really good job as Shazam. It's a show that is, like me, embraced geekery. There's a lot of geekery within it. They reference Zork in the very first episode. In fact, Zork is what catalysts the whole thing going. I like to say Chuck was Ready Player One before Ready Player One was Ready Player One. It literally hits the ball with geekdom and runs with it. And you have Chuck, who is the quintessential didn't want to be a spy, and his best friend, who's a foil. I forgot who plays his best friend. But his best friend just is full of geek knowledge, kind of like me. And I just watched the show and go, huh. And here's a geek fact about it. Back when I was in high school, I was obsessed with a little game called Missile Command. Went to the pizza parlor. Was obsessed with flipping the score. Because back in the day, they had to set it to a finite number on a scoreboard, and I was like, I was obsessed with I figured out how to get into a groove to get it going, and just going, I'm gonna flip the score. I'm gonna try to flip the score, and I got so good at the game, I had friends just followed me there, and I was like, okay, cool. So a friend of mine and I went to a local pizzeria, and where I played my favorite version of Missile Command, and it overheated. And I got the kill screen, and I ran because smoke started coming out of the machine. I was like, oh no, we're not doing this. I was out. Everybody next day was like, that's so cool. You freaked the machine out. I'm like, shut up. I don't want to get in trouble. I mention all this because there's an episode of Chuck that deals with that very thing. I firmly believe I'm the urban legend around that. And I'm like, oh, God. And it's all because I literally did not want to take credit for it, because I was looking at the Missile Command machine going, oh no, I burned it. And all my friends in high school, well, would-be friends that were there, I go, that was the coolest thing ever. And I'm like, don't get me in trouble, please. No, thank you. I don't want to pay for one of those things. I don't know how much an arcade cabinet costs. Nope, thank you. I cannot rekindle the magic these days because my right hand is completely, it's hard pressed to do anything. But I love Missile Command. It's not on this list. And the reason for that is this. Chuck, I love the show. The ending is kind of a tearjerker. Doesn't resolve around someone dying. But it is a tearjerker. And if you watch the show, I highly recommend it. It's streaming on a few platforms right now. Used to be able to get the whole series on Blu-ray. Can't anymore. But you can get it elsewhere digitally. It is one of those shows I say, watch it and just enjoy the geekery. And with that, I will see you guys in the near future. And thank you.